Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Camel's Creations. And today I'm going to show y'all how quilted tote bag using an old pair of blue jeans. And I have one of my legs already done here. And I did pull up my thread. I cut the pants off about thigh high, and I took a leg and I cut out the widest seam that have the double stitches on the outside for the blue jean. I took that one out and I kept the other seams, and I added some red to it. And this red is really standing out, and I'm using some red thread in my bobbin as well. I did not put a lining on this. I want to show y'all this because this is gonna be the inside part of the tote bag. And I know I'm a little earlier, but I have to come on and do this live video so I can show y'all this because I'm gonna have to go pick up my daughter. Hi, Sandra K. She said, hello, Miss Ellen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. So I have this done. It's gonna be a little wider, and I use my heat erasable pens to do markings. Can you see that? I did some markings on this bag as a estimate guideline of what I want on it. And some of it I just didn't put it on here because I can do some more feathers around the outer side to really make it pop. And then when I fold it in half, this side here would need doing. And hi, June Hanson, welcome in. She said, hi, Miss Ellen. Hello, hello, and welcome. And I want to show y'all how I do it. I'm using a domestic sewing machine, and I already pulled my bobbin thread to the top. I guess I was moving a little too fast. And I have my quilting foot on and thread in the machine. So here we go. Yeah, I have quite a few bobbins already threaded up over here. So I'm pretty much just gonna lock in my thread, go up and down. After I get so far, I stop, take something with a pointy end to get this thread out from under there, and I just trim off those threads. No need for them to get tangled up under there. Oh, hello, Lana. I think that's Lana. Hello and welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, here I go. I just start from the outer side, following my guidelines, and taking my time because these some old jeans. They do have some kind of stretchy areas in them. And I just take my time and work my way on around till I get the design I want. And I forgot my gloves. Oh, I got some more right here. Just a minute. I knew something was different, y'all. I have some in my machine cleaning container. I guess I'll use these. I have me a container where I bought car wash soap where it wash and wax a little bit too. And I have put together me a box with WD-40 and all the other good stuff you need to clean your machines. And once I'm done cleaning my machine, getting all the lint out and cleaning it up real good, I go ahead and wax my paint. I don't know if any of y'all do that, but yes, I wax my paint. Whether it's a spray wax or just wax your paint as if it was a car, because the cars have paint on them. You know, they pay a lot of money for those paint jobs. And the same way they take care of their paint, I be trying to take care of my paint on my machine here. Oh, I thought I had that out. This is getting me. Part of this is sticking through, and the other part, I got to pull on it. I don't want it to be poking me. There you go. Okay. I'm going to get these on where I have a little better control, and it won't just stress and strain my hand. I was trying to put it up on the big screen, but I'm going to go over here. Yes. All right. Okay. Now I got a little bit better grip on everything, and I can immediately tell the difference. Well, my thread popped, and that's okay. Get it rethreaded. Now, I did forget to get myself a needle threader out. But let me see. Can I thread this with my glasses? The last time I tried it, it took me a minute or two. That's one of the reasons I love those little dime needle threaders. They're really punctual and works pretty fast. Okay. Lift that up, go back. Get my needle down where my thread broke out. Okay. Take a pause. Cut this thread tail, and continue on. Now, this is just a heart design I have drawn onto this fabric here. But you can draw whatever you want, or transfer whatever design you have and want on it. Oh, excuse me, y'all. And that's the good part. All right. I'm working with these stretchy jeans that I have to pull back. Get my thread tail, pop to the top. Now get these back on. Hi Emily, welcome in. Hi, okay, I saw Sandra. Emily says, hello, Miss Ellen. Lovely to see you. And hi to everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I know I'm sharing this because I know a lot of people be wondering sometimes, well, how can I make my own tote bag? If I can figure out how to get the my glove on here. All right. I cut that thread tail on my way back round. Oh. Now I'm not liking my thread. It keep popping. I didn't adjust nothing. I cleaned it out. I guess my machine said I want to roll dirty. Dirty around here now. Try this again. Get it lined up. Now, I ain't too fond of all this thread breaking. I know I'm on a little early, but I had to come on because I got to pick up my daughter. Ooh, I did catch it. And I don't think she gonna be too partial if I just make sure I lock that in. Stop. And the pen I use is a heat. When I'm done, I can just put the iron on this and all these markings you see that look white to y'all, it would disappear. And I really kind of like those pens. You get them on Amazon. Ooh wee. One way or the other, I got on some gloves. I put them on forward, backwards. Look at that. It broke again. Okay, I'm going to have to check this machine. I did get a new machine, y'all. I got another one. I think it's a Kenmore. Antique Kenmore. And it looks fabulous. I still have it in the case, and I have a Montgomery Ward machine. I'm going to take my time and clean all those machines up. And the reason I'm getting them because when the time is right, I'm hitting the road. Me and my camper, generators and RV going to hit the road, and I'm going to be teaching others. Oh my goodness. What did I do with the tweezers? I done unthread the thing. Looking for the tweezers. Okay, here. I done misplaced them. Well, those kind of big. Now I see them. After I done took my needle back out, my thread. I have issues with needles, y'all, because I do have glaucoma. And if anybody have heard of glaucoma, they know the issues. I have had, I guess, cataract surgery where they remove the layers of skin or something off of your pupil over your eye, and so far so good. I can see a little bit now. Okay. Laura, hi, so Terry, welcome. Hi, is that Keith Bland? Come, it started with a K, y'all. I can't make it out. I'm saying hello to you, Bland, a band. Hello and welcome in. Hi, it keep jumping. Is that Audrey? No. He said, hi, Miss Ellen Campbell. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to figure your name out. Hello and welcome in. Y'all do come on in, and I'm going to show you how you can add. Just take your time. No rush, no hurry. Take your time. And cutting these thread tails. And this is not the first bag I have made to y'all. Checking my thread. I'm checking the thread, y'all, to see if the thread lengthened up or something like that. And it appeared to be fine. All right. When all the markings disappear, then you'll see the light thread I'm using. And this run of this, but I want to share it because y'all can do this as well. All right, so let me see. I think I'm gonna go on and start on my pebble stones. I'll check my message in a minute. Doing this, you got to really pay attention. And let it be known, I'm a person that eye and hand coordination is a bit off. Okay. I'm going to stop here. Check my messages. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes. I'm so excited to have everybody here with me today. And I showed this earlier, but I'm quilting this with just the batting and no lining. The reason I chose to go this route is because I have to make a lining to go on the inside of the tote bag anyway. So you won't read the raw stuff. I just, okay. Where am I? I'm paying very close attention because my eyes plays tricks on me. And you notice how I have my stitch at a certain set pace. You can slow down and speed up as you discern that what's worked for you. And these guidelines works very, very well. Okay. I'm gonna have to slow it down to do this hump. All right. Okay, I have my pepper stones done first. And now I'm going to go into doing my insides with the feathers. And I do have registration marks on here. Oh no. Okay. Look like my bobbin ran out of thread, y'all, but that's okay. That's okay. I know how to fix that too. I pull out a few so that these red stitches can lay back down. I'm just trying to catch this tail to make sure it reverse. See? Well, you probably can't see. It's a little piece of red thread. And look like I got some more thread on back here. I don't know where I picked it up from, but that's one of the reasons I'm leaving my lining part open. Trying to show y'all the back a little bit in detail. Now I need to, excuse me, put in a full bobbin. Absolutely all gone. I took my time yesterday afternoon and cleaned this machine up and out. I took the backing off the bobbin case housing. I just had it completely open up. I had to do that because when I was sewing, my machine sounded a little loud. And sometimes when your machine sounds a little loud, it means it pretty much might need cleaning. Clean it up and oil it up. Okay. My bobbin thread is a little short. There you go. Okay, let's get back at it. I guess my brain figured out how I really want to wear these gloves. I had them on upside down, every kind of way. Now, that was right here. Now, I always line my needle up with my seam line. And I take my thread to floss under here to get this red thread tail up. That way I won't get a bird nest in the back. Even though I'm going to have a lining on that part, but still. All right. cut this thread here. And come on with it. I'm going to travel all the way back down, y'all. It's just going to thicken the lines, my stitch line. And then start here. And this is relaxing to me. So relaxing. Sometimes I forget I'm on live. I have to remember to talk. Okay. Now I have this bottom, which I'm just going to come back down this side. Now, okay. Now, I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do, I'm just going to start sewing. I'm making wishbones. Wait a minute. I'm on top of this big, thick seam here. Now I stop, and I'm going to pivot everything so I can continue to work this wishbone all the way around. And this is not anything fancy. It's just something you can take your time and work. Work it at your own skill level. Pivot some more because it's a heart and made in a shape. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, the Confident Quilter Gladys. Welcome. Passionately intrude. Hello and welcome. My computer's sitting a bit far. I can't make it all out. But I'm so happy and excited for y'all to be here. Is that Athelia? I'm trying to get your name right, but thank you. I'm so glad y'all here with me today. And the one thing I can tell you that I do love to do is share. I want y'all to see need to pivot. If I can do it, y'all can do this too. This a straight stitch Juki. I think it's a QL 2000. I've been had it a good while now, maybe 11 years or so or more. But they are some good machines to sew with. Okay, I need to slow down, move it some more. My quilting is not the best. But you know, after you do this for a while, over some time, you will get good at it. And I'm still a work in progress, so don't let nobody tell you I'm perfect. All right. Can y'all see that? I got some of the outside edges did with the wishbones. I got pebble stones and I got feathers. And now I'm going to work a few feathers. I'm going to work a few more feathers in the outside, out this way of this heart. And I'm starting from the bottom. My biggest thing is my backtracking. So I just suggest to you, if you have problem backtracking for your feathers, take your time. One of my big dreams is to be able to do some quilting on the threader machine. But before I can get there, I'm put it in the shop. I want to get it painted. I think it'll be a beautiful aqua blue machine. And that's one of the colors I like because I don't think it'll look too good in orange. I can sit here and just sew like this all day. It is so nerve calming, relaxing. And I have one more pants leg, y'all, of blue jeans that I will have to do a second one. I had to readjust my hands right quick. Okay. Can y'all see some of this? Right in here, the feathering. I'm going to show it to y'all once I can get around to the other side. I just want to quilt up this area around the heart. And I might do something else in the red later. But once you get started, you're not going to want to stop either. Well, I got caught on one of the seams. Okay. Now I'm going to come back down this side. I want my my feathers to lay in the same direction. And it's easier for me to just travel back and start on the other side. Ooh. Okay, right in here. one of those seam area. What am I? This seam getting me, y'all. So if I'm running into some issues with them, guess what? If you using blue jeans, you're gonna run into some issues with it too. So you just take your time and work your way on. This is so relaxing and brings so much peace. Real therapy right here, y'all. And just trying to keep my eyes on it just so I can get these backtracking lined up. And it's challenging because I'm really struggling to stay on the line. I had to readjust my hands. Come on now. Now, when making these, you don't have to necessarily use feathers. You can just use whatever you would like to try. You can use swirls. You can use the pebble stones. As I showed you, I did use some. I even used the wishbone. You can use the E's, the L's. Just start with your ABCs and go for it. You can even do curved lines. Use your C's, wavy lines. All right. Oh, well, y'all, it's not perfect, but I'm going to show y'all what I did. And to watch what I was doing, I couldn't read my comments. But hello, hello, hello. Passionately interrude arts. Okay. And more. Hello, welcome in, welcome. Um and more. Miss Ellen, you can call me. What's that? PIA. Okay, thank you. I'm much easier. I am a subscriber. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for being here with me today. Thank you, June. June Hansen said very pretty. Thank you. Okay, this is what I have, y'all. And these are scrap blue jeans. Just imagine putting something, just anything, just trying your skills out. Put it on the tote bag. And the way it look on the back, won't nobody see this but y'all, okay? Because once the lining go on, you won't see these red stitches anymore. This is what I've been doing, and I do have another leg. I'm a put a bind. Well, that ain't a binding. That's a border. Put a border on it, just like this here. Excuse me. And I'm not gonna just stop here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna probably start doing some pebbles. Try pebbling it all over. It's gonna take some time, but when I'm done, I have something that look different. I have something that's unique and everybody's not carrying as a tote bag. And it's gonna definitely have a personal touch to it and a personal feel because it's homemade. And as I make these panels like this, I'm just going to lay them aside. But for this one, I'm going to have to finish it. This is part 1. And part 2 will be showing you how I will be kind of making it all together. And I just want to share it with y'all. Y'all can really do this on your domestic straight stitch home sewing machine. I have another senior in the little table here. I got before I got the threader, so that's a straight stitch machine, and I would like to show y'all how I could do something like on that machine as well. Even though if I use that one, I would have to be very careful because I think that machine has more power than the Juki. Even though both of them is good working machines, I don't want to stitch up my fingers. So on this one, I'll carry on because I do have these borders on here that I haven't quite figured out what would I put on here. What would I do? And the only thing come to my mind is like pebble it, pebble stone it, pebble it. So I'm going to give it a shot. Make sure check my time, y'all, because I have to pick up my daughter at 2:00. So I'm in the Eastern time zone and I'm going to start. I'm just going to drop my needle, pull my bobbin thread up, take these little tweezers, which is sure good to have. Pull that on up. I got my bobbin thread up now. Drop it back down. If I can find my foot down here. And sometimes I make a couple trips around my swirls. This is definitely something you want to take your time and do. And it's okay if you call yourself getting yourself locked in somewhere. You can just follow the outer edges of the stitching line and pop out back where you started it. So if you're good at back tacking, you'll master this. And when you're doing pebble stones, they can come big, they can come small. My main thing is to enjoy it. And it popped. I thought my thread had broke on me. And I'm using white thread on blue fabric, y'all. So anything I put in here is gonna show up. All right. No place I'd rather be but here in your arms. Satisfied down in my soul. I can't complain what I can't control. I might be messing that up, y'all. But I do know I want more of you, Lord. So much more. I want more of you. Now watch this. I cut my thread and I pull it out so I can show y'all pebble stones. I can just sit and take my time and completely fill that in. And once I'm done, this would be a tote bag foundation just ready to be made. And in between working on this, y'all excuse me. Put my shirt. This is a quilt I'm working on. I kind of showed y'all some on the last few videos, the square in a square. This is what I'm making. When it come together, you got yellow squares and red squares. But in the center of it, I'm putting borders on one of the strips on both sides, and it will center it in the middle of this. And then I will put it together to make the finished quilt top. I just wanted to show y'all that I was still working on that project, as well as I really, really, really wanted to show y'all how to put something together like this. If you know how to draw, you are the best artist ever. Take your let me see here. Um, I thought I had one laying up here. I see I have my brushes to clean the lint, keep the lint out. Okay, here one. This is one of my heat erasable pens here. As you can see, it have a blue ink field inside. But what I used on these was the ones that had the white. And if you have the pen already, I'm not sure what kind of pen they will just slide into them. You might could use a regular pen like this that comes with the good blue cap. You might can use one of those and just slide it into, but you get your refills on Amazon. You can get up to like 100 refill slots that goes into your pen. Pretty reasonable. And my goal is to get the blue, white, and red. The red shows up on like a bright color, like a yellow or something like that. I use it on that. And the white is for the darker colors for me. And the blue is for the light colors, like white. I really like putting that on white because y'all saw the red and white quilt I did. I used the blue markings to show my guidelines. And they come in very handy. I just love them, and ever since I discovered these, they've been sort of like my best friend. I just be overjoyed. Be overjoyed because if you can draw the mermaid. You know, a lot of kids like mermaids and make a quilt out of it, put on their bed and stuff. I'm a person I like creating stuff. I draw mermaids and I draw different stuff that I want to make and see done. And I have patterns that I have drawn that I was going to get a printing company to print them and make them for me because they offered to. And I've been thinking about it, but I have my patterns already drawn up and I have them in a package. And they gotta be something that you have drawn or something you designed kind of like of your own. It's nothing exactly like somebody else's stuff. So once you can do that, then you can build your skills and move on to printing patterns and maybe selling your patterns from your website one day. It's just an idea right now. But I love this. I mean, this is so peaceful, y'all. It keeps me calm, it keeps me moving, it keeps me going. These pens, they are the bomb diggity. Y'all hear me? Bomb diggity. They are heat erasable pens. You take your iron, cut it on, don't use the steam, just use the regular iron and set it on it, move it over, and as you go through doing that, all your markings disappear. I also like using the water soluble pens. The water soluble pens are great too, but my thing with using them is once I'm done with the quilt itself, I have to wash the whole quilt. I want to make sure all of the coloring and stuff come out of it. And so I wouldn't have to wash it. I just use the heat soluble. So if y'all don't want to wash your quilts, once it's done, you rather for let the person is gifted to or gonna be the new owner of it, let them wash it. Just give them a little instructions on what to do and how to do it. Now, if I wanted to, I could pepper this all the way out, even in the red. Even in the red. But I think I'm going to save this red and try something different in the red. I've been thinking of some leaves, but I'm going to have to practice making leaves before I can just add them in. That means I'm gonna have to get me a pencil and a piece of paper and draw exactly what leaf I want. And I have seen the firm leaf done, y'all. I'm not gonna guarantee I'm gonna put it on here, but I sure want to learn to do that firm leaf. And I'm not gonna give up on me, and I encourage y'all to not give up on yourself. Because if I can do it, you can do it too. Just keep dreaming, dream bigger than your dream, and watch it come to fruition. Now I can drop my needle on this side from where I started from. When I start stitching, it's gonna lock in this stitch. I'm holding my thread. And while I'm holding my thread, it slightly pull up some of the bobbin thread. And all you have to do is just get the tip of your seam ripper and go in there and get that tail up so back in here, making more pebbles. Valentine's Day is coming up soon. This would be a good idea to make some gifts for mama or sister or auntie. Great idea. Take some old blue jeans, go to your thrift store if you have to, because y'all know everything has gone up in price and everything you need to survive is gone up, but your is still the same. Okay? This is just a way to kind of help figure out, how you can do something for somebody and it won't break the bank. My feet is sideways on my pedal foot and it to slow down, so slow. But that's okay. And y'all have to remember, do it at your own pace. Do it the way you know how to do it. And this some of the things that I will be teaching when I start traveling in my camper, getting out, pop up a tent or something outside my camper or let out the awning or whatever I'll be using and just set up and sew. And a lot of people is very curious when they see somebody just sitting out doing something. Okay, PIA. Okay. Very pretty. Thank you, June. Said very pretty. And passionately into arts and more. Very nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all, I'm going to ask y'all to please like and share this video. Please share it. I want to thank y'all again. I have reached 1,000 subscribers, but I need to build some watch time. So I really need help to build some watch time. If anybody can help me with that, I will so much appreciate it. And while I'm doing this and learning, I want to share with y'all so y'all can learn right along with me. And nothing in sewing that I want to keep to myself. If I can help you, I will. I put my email in the description of this video. So if you would like to message me with the question, you are more than welcome to do that as well. And let's get it popping, y'all. Let's get it popping. Get some of these seams done. Y'all know something popped in my mind I forgot to tell y'all. I don't know how many of y'all may know this already, but when it come down to quilting, y'all, quilting, depending on what kind of quilting you doing, you put in some custom quilting, that takes anywhere from 25 to 30 hours to do. And a lot of these pretty quilts you see others be making, they put some time in those quilts. And that's why it's pretty much expensive to send your quilt out to the long armor to get it custom quilted. And I said custom quilted because it takes 25, 30 hours, depending on what type of project they're working on. It could take more hours than that. And detail quilting takes a lot of work. It really do. And if I can share with y'all and teach y'all, and we all learn together to do this, I think we could do some upcycling, y'all. What y'all think? Or you can do some scrap. Let me show you this over here. This is my scrap bin, y'all. No. I'm gonna have to get that. Y'all see this here? This is some of my scrap sewing. And I started making them into at least 3 yards of length. I wanted them in 3 yards of length because I can save these scraps till I get so many done, and then I can put them together and make a quilt. I have wooden spools. I might have shared this with a few of y'all earlier this year, where these some 3.7 inches spools, I think. I make my strips, y'all, and they wooden. See there? I got these on Temu.com, but you have to be careful and watch your sizes. I wanted to do these at least 3 to 4 inches wide, which 3 inches would have been my goal. But once you get them like this, you can fold it. Fold it. If you want to hit it with your iron, you can to get it straight. But you fold it. You can even fold it like a binding. You can even fold it like a binding just to get it big enough and straight enough to put on one of the rows. Say like, fold it like that. Take an empty roll. An empty spool, which is this what it is, an empty spool, and take a little piece of tape and just packing tape now, and just tape it right there and then roll it tight as you can get it to preserve your scripts of your crumbs. Just get it rolled tight. And once you got it done, you know how many yards it is. So you can storage it in your tote. For me, in my case, I'll be storing it in my filing cabinet, which I have 2 large filing cabinets out in my storage unit. And they're 7 feet tall, heavy, and I moved them by myself. I put them in back of my cargo van to get them around. I put both of them in there. On their side, I had purchased them at a school, college salvage. And I just rolled them in there, got them in there. Once they were slid and pushed on in there so I can close my door, I took them straight to my storage unit. I said, well, I know I want these filing cabinets. They can go on my school bus. And I've been talking about getting a school bus for the longest, y'all. So I haven't got a school bus yet, but I did get a camper. And the camper is not going to carry one of those cabinets. One of those cabinets would take up the whole camper. It's so big. But continue to fold and roll. Continue to fold and roll. This is just a way to store your scrap strips once you get them made. All right. Now I got it rolled. And I have been just taking a pen, a straight pen. Just take a straight pen and put it in the tip and angle it backwards and push it in. And this it here on this brown here, the pen, and that's the spool. And I know automatically I have 3 yards of this on this one spool, and every one I make, it will be considered a piece or a row, or I can add some. Say I want to add some pretty neon green to this, and I can sash every strip with that neon green and keep putting the scrappy strips together with the neon green to make a larger quilt or a baby quilt. Just be creative with it. Once I'm done making that top, I get it pressed out and ironed, and I look at it and I say, you know what? Now I can go back and design some more scraps or something on top to put like a picture on it. And when I'm talking about a picture, I'm talking about something like, say I take a big heart that gonna be in the center of my bed or in the center of this design, and then on top of this heart, I might want to put some letters up there, something that say, I love you, and I can go ahead and draw out me some bubble style letters. Just make them bubble style, because anything handmade, people can tell the difference better than something computerized made or vinyl. You know how you can cut out the vinyls and put on there for your letters. That's a good idea too, but when you do it out of fabric, it's a difference. You can tell the difference. So I'm just sharing these tips and techniques with y'all. Y'all just show me what y'all working with. Share with me some pictures and photos that you wouldn't mind me sharing on my site. And once I post them, they may show up under the community page, but I would love to share pictures and photos of projects that you're working with. And make sure you give me your name or your channel name so when I share it, I can let you know. I can say June Hanson did this or been working on this project, and say something about it or how amazing or beautiful it is. Whatever the case might be. It could be a complex pattern or something you be working on. I love to share your work. I love to share it. So I'm not gonna stay on too much longer. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go, but I'm gonna continue to work on this, and I may decide to go ahead and pepperstone on out in the red. But when I do, y'all gonna really see this beige thread show up on this red like a white almost, but it's a beige. It's like a off. It's beige. So that be said, thank y'all for coming out. Do give me the thumbs up. Do share my video so others can find and learn how to do some of these techniques that you're watching and learning and studying with me now today. I love to share. I love to give techniques and tips and things I have used and stuff that has worked for me over the years. I've been sewing over 50 years now, and I still love it. Like I love it more and more each year, more and more. And it's just so much you can do. I have seen tapestries, and I have stuff out there in my storage right now, y'all. And I know I can't sew all this stuff up by myself. But my thing was I had children's that I was teaching how to sew and working with. And there will be others come along that I will be teaching and showing them what to work with. Hello. Oh, that's Denise. Hello, Denise. So Patrick 33. Hello and welcome, welcome. I'm closing out here, getting ready to go, but y'all do like, give me the thumbs up. You're more than welcome to say hello. You're more than welcome to join in with me. If you want a private chat or something on how I do this, so you can learn it too, I am willing to help you. I don't charge not 1 cent, not 1 cent. And the reason for that is because over the years, when I first started, my mom taught me. She didn't charge me anything. And everything that I have learned myself from then on is like self-taught or self-educated through the University of YouTube, okay? And just taking in the more knowledge and more of what you love to do and what you have the passion for. I would love to help you to keep your passion. I would love to help you. If I know how, I will gladly show you and teach you for free. Thank you for being here. I love y'all. Stay blessed and stay prayed up always. I love you. Ellen is out. Bye now. Bye.